Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, my music. Let it ride.
What's up? It's your girl, Maimuxic, coming to you with Uptown Sounds. And I would like to thank y'all for tapping into the Uptown Sound. Y'all already know how we get down. For the next hour, we are going to have some fun, man. We're going to listen to some of the best music. We're going to have some of the best guests, the whole nine. Y'all already know how we do when we get down to the Uptown Sound. And you know what? I was looking at the calendar, and I'm like, jeez, like, what it at the time of this recording, I want to say it's maybe like 8 more weeks in the year. And that blew my mind, man. So you know what? What I like to do, just to kind of, we got to rewind the year a little bit, show 2025 a little bit of love. 2025 was a year. Listen, it was a year for all of us. It had its ups, it had its downs, but you know what? Uptown Sounds debuted in 2025, so we got to show love, the year in rewind. That's what we're going to call this segment, man. And you know what? What we're going to do is every show, we're going to show some love to some of the best moments on Uptown Sounds since we debuted in July. I think it was July. It's been crazy how long it's been since we first debuted and getting to this point. So I gotta show love to the guests. I gotta show love to the music. I gotta show love to everything that brought Uptown Sounds to life. So if you got a favorite moment from the show, hit your girl up, DM it to me, and I will be sure to include it in the next episode of Uptown Sounds. But you know what? I want to get into one of my favorite drops of this year. I've been running this back. Like I tell y'all every week, and I think y'all think I'm playing. I really run these songs back. Like, this is what I listen to in my day-to-day life. And this one right here is extra special because this is my sister. It's my big sister. And I talked to her not too long ago. I tapped in with her. You know what? I'm going to check in with her in 2026, see if we can get her on a show. We can get her, a little free time with her. She's a busy woman. You know what I mean? She's a actor. She's a singer. She's a professional woman, man. Like all artists out there, juggling everything, juggling life and her career. But if you don't know who I'm talking about my big sis Merna Joe, and she dropped a joint called Big Deal that it's been on repeat. It's been on repeat. One of my favorite drops of the year. So you know what? To start the year in rewind, let's play that Merna Joe. Big Deal. Let's get it.
I'm a big deal. Yes, baby, I'm the whole meal. With me, you get a big feel. Love handles and my ass real. Humble, but let me talk my shit, since y'all find it so hard to admit this. Sorry, not sorry for existing. I'm a big deal. Yes, baby, I make big deals. With me, you get the real deal. I'm a big girl paying big bills. I got me on lock. Watch for your toes, cause I walk a big walk. I'm making no way, passing lines I can't cross. Breaking my way through stops and roadblocks. Heard you were checking for me, looking for me. Who could it be? You just a fan, huh? You think you getting to me, stealing my peace, obviously. You just a fan, huh? I'm the one you wanna call on, yeah. Cause I'm the one to get the job done, yeah. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. Humble, but let me talk my shit. Humble, but let me talk my shit. I'm a big deal. Big stepper in my high heels. I come with many fine skills. Come to me, I get the deal sealed. See, I'ma need you to back it up, I'ma light 'em up. Rack it up, stack it up, this ain't jingle up. Regular, I ain't regular. Big talk of the town. Heard you were checking for me, looking for me. Who could it be? You just a fan, huh? You think you getting to me, stealing my peace, obviously. You just a fan, huh? I'm the one you wanna call on, yeah. Cause I'm the one to get the job done, yeah. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. I'm a
talk about it truthfully. These niggas couldn't last in the booth with me. 6'3", keep it tall, tell the truth to me. Militant, don't it look like I got a troop with me? I mean, jeez, if I'm a real nigga, who are these? Been him a these since 5XTs. Please, it's a different type of air, you can't breathe. Heard it's lonely at the top, but the view is the icing. I'm the first me, why would I compete? A big deal, the big three. Rap producing sing, no prototypes invented me. My mini-me could never be my enemies. Big Papa, the showstopper.
I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. Humble, but let me talk my shit. Humble, but let me talk my shit.
Y'all know I tapped in with my sis not too long ago. It's probably a week ago by the time this is airing. And we had a good talk. We had a great conversation, a great talk. And I love the perspective that she speaks from when she speaks. She has such a experience with her career and so much to offer. So, like I said, this is my big sis. So she giving me the game from some experiences that she's had. She's giving me advice. She's helping guide me through this journey of career and life and just growing and knowing what you want out of your career. And so I'm gonna work with my big sis Merna on getting her on the show. She has such a perspective that I think will help artists in general, as somebody who's been doing this, man, who's been popping out the studios, who's been working with producers, who's had great experiences, who's had not so great experiences, who's been on shows, who's had their music featured in movies and TVs, everything. She's touched a little bit of everything, man, and such a perspective, such experience that she can give. So big shout out to Merna Joe. And if you didn't know, she's a big deal. A real big deal. Before we move forward, I gotta stop and show some love to our sponsor of today's episode, Uptown Creative House, a creative studio, home of Next to Last Productions, Uptown Sounds, Film House 35, Uptown Nationals Clothing Company, and Film House Cinemas. And you know what? One of the biggest moments, I think we all can agree, between season 1 and now season 2, since we debuted, was Uptown Creative House coming in, man, and sponsoring the show. The studio that we're in now, we got guests coming in, and you know what? I can't tell y'all yet. Y'all are hear from them next week, but I got a couple of guests coming in today after I finish this interview. So that's been incredible. That's been amazing to have a space to be able to bring people in to do interviews. We actually had a couple of live sessions y'all gonna hear before the year is out. Some really special things. So big shout out to Uptown Creative House for coming in, for being a part of this journey, for sponsoring an artist, for sponsoring a song, sponsoring a show. So big shout out. And we can't shout nobody out, not shout out Sonic Scout Radio. Now come on now, y'all already know Sonic Scout Radio, the best platform, the best radio platform that's out there, bringing you the best. Yeah, they independent, but if you ask me, they the best artists in the whole wide world. Globally, we getting people from all across the globe, man, and every single day, presenters are creating incredible shows like Uptown Sounds, man. So head over to the Sonic Scout Radio app. You heard me right, the app. That was such a historic moment when we dropped the app, man. So y'all head over to the app, check it out, Sonic Scout Radio on Google Play, App Store, wherever you get your apps. Download, one-stop shop, you do everything. You can listen to Uptown Sounds, you can listen to all the incredible shows on there, man. We play twice a day, 24/7. You always gonna hear some dope music, man, and I can guarantee you it's not one bad show on the radio station. Cause that's how we get down over here at Sonic Scout Radio. Y'all already know. Let's get back into it. Let's get into this music. And this right here, this my homegirl too. And she dropped the whole little. Y'all don't even understand how excited I was when sis dropped this 2-pack on us. One of my favorite artists, man. I am a fan. Helen from the Bay Area, the one, the only, my homegirl, Onay. And this is her joint, Coincidence, on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio. Let's get it.
Seen you up close. Swear you move like a secret. I wanna feel the unknown. Thinking it's more than a coincidence. Isn't this, baby? Can't be the only one that's been sensing it lately. This time, promise I won't fall, baby. This time, will you finally show me what's inside? I'll wait for the call, be racing the clock. I'll put your words to the test. You show me the spots to hit, no holding it back. I want you to tap, keep giving me all that you got, all that you got. Grab a hold of me. Everything you need. Oh, 100%, I'd do it again for you. Meant what I said, and I was never prepared to lose. Falling deep and deeper, it's all on me. The night is feeling infinite. Just let yourself give into it. I'm moving off your influence. The temptress at work. I said the night is feeling infinite. You say just let yourself give into it. You got me moving off your influence. The temptress at work. Got me wrapped in the essence of you. So hung up on the things that you do. Just can't help myself. I can't help it.
Listen, y'all don't have to thank me for putting y'all on A. Just go show my girl some love. Go ahead and run that up. Go stream it on Sonic Scout Radio when Uptown Sounds is playing. Go stream it on the YouTube, official YouTube of Uptown Sounds Music. Go listen to it there. But you know what? Head to your favorite streaming, platform or whatever. I don't shout them out. Till they throw us a bag, I ain't shouting them out. But you know where you listen to music at. So run over there, search in Onay, O''N''A, and listen to her whole catalog, man, because I promise you she ain't got a bad song out there. Not one bad song. Now, keeping things moving on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio, presented by Uptown Creative House. I want to run back one of my favorite guests that we've had on Uptown Sounds. This was a conversation. It's just a real conversation, man. Y'all just happen to be flies on the wall. Real life, us going through things. And this right here, we talk often. This is my brother. We gonna talk. We gonna tap in. And we working on something real special. We working on something really, really special. I'm gonna tell y'all about it after the interview. But you know what? Y'all heard enough from me. Y'all tap in. This is my dog, the one, the only Babatund'e. Let's get it. All right, everybody. Let's welcome on a very good friend of mine. I've known him for a few years now. I don't even know how long it's been at this point. Y'all, let's welcome on Babatund'e. How you doing today, Baba?
I'm good. I'm good. Glad
Thank
to
you
be.
for popping on with us.
I'm honored to be on.
I
It's a
don't know
great.
why you just now getting on the show. You should have been like guest one or two. Be
It's
honest with you, but that's all good. We fixing it.
not good.
We fixing it now. So you are somebody who you dibble and dabble in the arts in a few different areas, be it music, be it cinematography, be it film acting. Can you kind of touch on how you got into arts and kind of like your upbringing in the artistic areas of life?
Of course. So I got into the arts. My grandmother was writing plays. As a kid, she used to have a building before they knocked it down across the street from the event center in Saginaw. That she used to seat at least like 400 people. So she used to always have a casting. A lot of people participated back then. It was like more of a cultural thing to endeavor in. And then my mom being a singer, music is in the family. Everybody got to do something. Everybody either sing or you preach or you do something. So me kind of being in the middle, music always kind of appealed to me more than the singing aspect. But as far as the arts, I've been active with my grandmother in her plays like almost all my life. I've been Stokely Carmichael all my life, trying to civil rights stuff like that. So just participating, and then also the Black Arts Festival that they have every year at the Morley Ground as well. Being incorporated in that and just kind of seeing that and how that played a major role in my childhood. And just ever since then, it's a way for me to express what I've been taught.
Mm-hmm. That's super dope. That's always been something I thought was super dope because I didn't come up in that sort of environment, around a whole lot of artistic people. So it's something that when I met you, I was like, oh, it just comes so natural. Like it's one of those things where you don't even try. I don't think you always recognize or realize when you doing it because it's not like something you turn on. It's just in you. Like you just have that
Yeah,
personality of like somebody who has been a performer, somebody who just like that's just you. You just exude that.
I wish that I could see it sometimes because I'll be able to, exercise what that is and capitalize on that better. I don't always see what everybody else see, but I guess I don't know. It's a gift and a curse. It's like I'm glad I got the gift, but I don't know what to do with the gift. So what good is the gift if I can't recognize it to apply it in the right way? You know.
Well, we talk about this a lot, in just day to day life, but you know, I. I don't know, because I mean I run into that same issue at times where, now I'm getting to a place in my life where I'm kind of out there with it a little bit more. And it's very uncomfortable for me. Like I be making these posts on social media and stuff, and it's not that I'm not confident in it. It's just like that's just not my personality. But now I reached a point where a lot of people want me to like almost when I walk into a room, they waiting for what I gotta say or waiting for what I'm about to do. And it's like guys, I don't know. I don't know. And it just I don't know. It's one of those things where I guess like you said it kind of falls in the middle where it's like I love it, but also sometimes it's like I don't know what y'all want me to do because I'm just being me. Like just like I'm not being somebody else. I'm just being me. And it's like
Right.
it's normal for me to be and to do this thing. So but no, that's super super dope. So as you were saying, kind of getting back on topic, um being in the arts and having all your granny had the spot that she had. She was putting on plays and events. Your mom in music. What for you was like the thing that drew you more so to the music aspect of things?
Let's say as a kid, like being my mom, it's like a certain frequency, like a wavelength. Like we gospel this, that. Then when I go with my dad on the weekend or whatever, he playing all the rap. You know what I'm saying? So going back and forth between that, hearing different feels, like you always if you raised in church, you always gonna have that. So
Mm-hmm.
it just add to the flavor that you got if you play. So for me personally, I play the keyboard. I can play anything I hear, but I can't read music as thoroughly as I can apply it myself just by sitting down. But it used to be songs when I was a child that I would promise myself I would look up or find it when I got older that I never knew the name to. So what that felt like as a kid, since I didn't know the name of it or how to look up what that feeling felt like, that's what the music did for me. It's like I knew how to play what it was because I couldn't figure out what it was. So I would hold that and then carry it with me all the way to adulthood. And then it just, how can I do what that sound like, or how can I produce this feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't explain it as a kid or knew what the proper terminology was, but just carrying that and promising myself that I was going to be able to do the same thing if it was hi hats, if it was this or that, or how did they do it? Because by the time I found the software to do it, I couldn't do it. So I'm like, how did they do this? You know what I'm saying? It just made me want to boom, 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 and figure that part out.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, for real. You say that like you with your mama during the week, and then on weekends you pop in with your daddy. That's how it was with me. You know, my daddy, his favorite rapper was Tupac.
You know?
Remember, he would just be bumping. I, we go over his house, and you know, my daddy be up all night blasting all types of music. It was a
Yeah,
interesting environment, but anywho,
indeed.
I remember, I have a vivid memory of when Birdman and Lil Wayne put out their album together. My daddy playing the most explicit version of "Leather So Soft."
You know? You know?
It's
What's
like,
up, everything.
but then I go with my mama, and all we listening to is Kirk Franklin, and you know, like.
Man,
I wasn't exposed to other people exposed me to secular music.
yeah,
It wasn't my mom. My mom was just strictly gospel or whatever,
yeah.
because that's just where we was in life. But nah, that's funny that you say that. But can you speak to because I know like just like you, when I was younger, it was all about just the music of it all. And then as I got older, I started to kind of explore different things in the arts. And I know you are on a similar path where, you know, now you doing short films for people and now you're writing stuff and now you know you getting into photography and into um making commercials and all these other things. Can you kind of speak to how you kind of transitioned as you got a little older?
So even I would say probably from like the start of ninth grade or really eighth grade, the music was really heavy for me because I was doing poetry and at a new school. I was a new kid, new school, and I didn't really have a way to kind of being funny wasn't enough for me. The
Mm,
music was something I was already doing, and just I asked her, well, if I could rap, isn't that poetry? Because Tupac is a rapper or whatnot. She's like, yeah. So it helped incorporate the music heavy at that time. But after high school, I had a realization, like a reality hit. Like I thought I was gonna be famous by the time I graduated or something like that, and I realized that wasn't the case, and that it took more to the music to gain revenue from that. So transitioning from the music to like actual film and photography and this and that.
mm,
Um, I've had more opportunities with my camera. Not that I let my music go, but I had to kind of flip my mindset as far as what it actually takes to make money from making music, and that it's a difference between expressing yourself and getting it out and venting and leaving that where it's at so you can feel better as a human being versus I'm trying to gain revenue from this thing. So the camera was a better way for me to advertise or for me to express or um, present an emotion through a photo, or
mm.
it's like going to the movie theater. You're not going to stay for the movie if all you hear is the audio. Even though the audio plays a major part, if I can't see what's going on, I'm probably gonna go out, leave the movie theater, and go ask what's going on with the screen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a time where I have to realize that yes, the music is great and music can be good, but if it's not marketed or shown to the right people at the right time, it'll just be sitting there. And I got tired of just posting music I thought was good or composing music I thought that sounded amazing, which it did. I didn't feel like it had as much of an impact versus something that somebody could visually see and have a representation of, and then decide to engage in that. And then once they're engaged, and the music can accompany that.
Mm, mm, mm. And you got me thinking. Nah, yeah, I think I that's such a good important thing that you say is like the impact that it leaves. Because sometimes we don't always recognize that we're making music just as our outlet. It's like, and when you think about what type of music And I think most people make music as an outlet. So let me preface it by saying that. I think most people do, but I also think that there is a formula to making music as an outlet that reaches other people and presenting it in a way where my experience is now a universal experience that anybody can understand versus my experience, and I'm only telling my experience from my point of view through my eyes, the way that I understood it and that only I will understand versus something universal that others will understand. And I had this conversation. I did an interview with somebody a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about how there is a formula. Like there is a formula to make music go, but a lot of people want to ignore the formula. And it's just kind of the reality of what the music industry is right now, especially in this day and age where we got like TikTok, we got Instagram, and attention spans be short. Like I'm working on not scrolling no more because you mess around scrolling, you watch one 15-second video, you don't even realize 4 hours in passed and you didn't watch 600 of them videos and they add up quick, you know.
Real quick. Look
So
up my work yesterday. I looked up my shit was over. I got there.
like,
Yeah, it was 11. I said, what? Don't worry.
like
It's a science to it, really though.
yeah, it's 100% a science to it, and I don't know if a lot of artists understand that. But what you figured out is just as important as like I remember growing up. Some of my favorite artists was like Missy Elliott, Ludacris, um, Busta Rhymes. Well, I wasn't a huge Busta Rhymes fan, but he fits this category. They were able to, along with their music was fun, but then they had a visual to it that was just different. Like you
Right.
think about
That kind of like
yeah, like
yeah.
that became its own little like the visual of it took on its own world. It's almost like Taylor Swift bringing her fans to the NFL world. Her fans don't know nothing about the NFL. But
Right.
because she's there, now they're interested in the NFL, and now we getting extra viewership because I'm trying to see if they're gonna put her on the jumbotron. Same thing with music and visuals. If your visual can hit a certain way, I don't care what you're saying in a song.
I'm gonna watch.
Yeah,
I'm watch.
I'm interested in the video and the story that you telling in the video. Like I didn't got lost in the visual element of it so much so that the music becomes a second thought sometimes. And the same thing can be said vice versa. Is like sometimes you hit like you hear people talk about like Nas being such a storyteller. He was such a storyteller that I'm listening to his music and I'm seeing a picture in my head. So the two work simultaneously together, and that's what I always like thought was interesting. And that's where like now I'm actively in the area of like how can I get into sync placements? How can I start to make music that assists this visual?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
while also
Makes sense.
having music that stands on its own. Like I think it's not enough artists and creatives who are willing to cross pollinate and like touch different areas, which I think is dope that you do because that's really how you came up. Like it wasn't just this that you saw. It was like you saw every, you know, aspect of the entertainment industry, so to speak.
Once I realized that high school fame was gone, I was like, okay, now I gotta find a different way to approach this because I don't know these kids. These new kids don't know me, and because I stopped making music after I graduated, which everybody was anticipating and asking me for them 6-7 years and them passed by already, it's like, well, I can't pop back up. Now there ain't nobody missing no more. So how can I reapproach my craft to where it gets recognized on the scale of I do more than just music because I do, but I can't ignore it or act like, because like you said earlier, we focus a lot more on the outlet of the project and being content with that versus doing something bigger than that. I actually just wrote down yesterday in my notebook, I was sitting at work and I wrote down, I was like, a testimony is only received if it's relatable. I can't make you understand where I'm coming from if you've never been through it. So of course you're gonna judge me because you've never been through that trauma or you've never been through that experience. So all you can do is judge you with what you know of that experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm making music about this, that's not really going nowhere. It's going to limit itself because how many people are really experiencing that, or how many people are going through that, versus if we trying to do something that's marketable. So it's just like a visual can explain that story better than a song can. You know what I'm saying? Or even on some Spike Lee, like what's some engaging content that we can expound on that won't hurt or attack or antagonize anybody, but also strike nerves that'll make you question
Yeah.
in a respective way, you know?
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that's something. I had Sam on the show last week and um we was kind of talking. He was saying he kind of found his tribe in Detroit and found his his niche, so to speak. And you know, like you didn't listen to Sam's music before. He's sample based. He got like that's his groove. He ain't
Way back.
back, back,
He
we're back.
got a little thing.
he, he ain't, and we talked about this. Like
Tupac, shout out to you.
yeah, shout out.
Shout out
Uh,
to that man.
and he basically was like, "This is what I do. I'm not trying to do what somebody else do. This is what I do."
Mm.
And I think like um that whole what's that quote? Dang, it's the something something of a lot but master of none. Dang. Where you can basically like you touch a lot of different things, but you've never mastered one.
Answer one thing is you're not
Yeah.
focusing on
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I learned this a couple of years ago. That quote actually, it's the second half to the quote. And basically is like, yo, you need to master something. Like we get taught, we get fed this idea of like, no, just do a little bit of everything.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none. There you go. Jack of all trades, master of none. But we don't ever take the time to master one thing that's like our community. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a conversation with some like they teenagers and I saw a lot of me in these teenagers and a lot of what I knew that they would start to experience and just kind of
Right.
giving them like a hey, heads up, this is what's gonna happen, but da 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 da. Make sure you know keep your head level, understand this, understand you have an ally in me. If you ever need anything, here go my number.
Right.
I don't think we take enough time to find those people, you know. So we, like you saying, if you can't understand what I'm saying to you in my testimony, you gonna look at it and be like, well, you shouldn't have been in that situation anyway.
Yeah. And this is
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
addictive to like it make you like, you know what I'm saying? And that if you get stuck and perceive that the wrong way and not understand, they literally don't understand, it'll cause you to like close yourself off
yep.
into a space you shouldn't be in mentally. And that's where the visual became a thing for me instead of the music, because how can I show you this without you disregarding this experience that I experienced that I can't make you understand through a song because you don't really care to listen for real, or you hear it and think something crazy, you know?
Yeah. You instantly hear it and you're not even listening to what's being said. You just listening to the presentation of it. And the same thing can go for like visual. But I think where we fail, and I'm like, I'm learning this now because I'm you know, like we live in a society and we kind of came up. We didn't like when we was little, all this stuff wasn't here. But when we came of like age where now we're cognitive of what's happening,
Mhm.
we the likes, the comments, the shares, and you looking at somebody else's stuff and you like, dang, they stuff is more than my stuff. Why my stuff just at this
Buku likes what they say, buku.
likes? Buku likes. I got about, 50 on a good day.
You know,
But the thing about it is that I'm learning is we spend so much time focused on the one negative comment that we forget we got 50 positive comments.
right.
And we didn't put all our energy into the one negative comment and forgot that these 50 people are supporting it. So now we're trying to make comment or trying to make content that appeases that one negative comment that we got. Instead of, look, we got these 50 people. How can we grow these 50 into 75? How can we grow these 75 into 100? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's where, like, I'm learning now, like, tribe, like finding your tribe of people that speak to your situation. Like them kids I talk to, I can't just go up to any kid, and I don't. Like I'm not just going up to any old body. I've been invited to talk at a high school once. but it was it was specific. Like I specifically only wanted to be with this one teacher. Like I had the option to go to multiple different, but I'm like, nah, she already got the kids prepped for what this
To
my
receive what it
type.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the way I'm gonna deliver it to you, the way like even with this radio station, when we sign up for the radio station, it's like, okay, what's your music, what's your vibe of your show? And I respect what everybody else is doing. I'm a fan of what everybody else is doing, but I can't go do what you do the way that you do it. Like my show gonna run the way my show run because this is how I operate.
It's me, you
Yeah,
know.
this is me.
Yeah,
And it's like, you can't even look at that and be like, well, dang, they got this more listeners than me, da 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 da. They people listening to their stuff. My people listening to my stuff. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And that's where I think we have to, like us specifically, as our generation has to do a better job of teaching these kids now. Like,
Yeah.
nah, don't be focused on what they got going on over there. Like I feel like I wasted a lot of years. Like I looked up 27 around the corner right now.
Tell me about it.
It's around the corner.
The bug is
Yeah.
knock.
I'm like, I feel like I'm just now kind of figuring out a little something. Like I had something and then I let it go because I started looking left and right. I wasn't paying
Everywhere else, yes. Yeah.
and even what you say with the visual, like the type of visual that you do, like we had this conversation before. We've worked together on projects. Hey, I'm gonna take some pictures. You do the video, cause I ain't got time to be trying to get video content. I'm not even gonna try to move into that. I'm gonna let you hold that down because I don't want everything that come with that, and vice versa. So the fact that you able to recognize even now, like, okay, my tribe may not be with music, it may be in the visual. This is where I'm able to better convey what I'm trying to say to those that I'm trying to say it to, and that's where I think you figured that out and don't even fully realize that you figured that out yet.
Really know you as we talking and as you breaking it down, and even with me, like how I was like we politic yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, LA film. And I remember we mentioned like, yeah, let me go for this music thing, and I've been spinning my wheels on the music for 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? I've been going to school since I graduated, but I'm spinning my wheels at the same craft. That's not really what I need. For all respect to buckle down and study to show that self approved if it was something that I knew I was going to really get into. So even with that film festival, I just went to and hearing and seeing everybody, I'm like, how can I think it's better for me to master the camera, master how to capture that visual. Because I've been running into cats that's like really doing that on a larger scale with either better cameras or just even corporate companies. And it's just like anybody watch a movie. You know what I'm saying? Anybody will watch a visual come on. When I go to anywhere, a restaurant, B-dubs or anything, I look at these commercials, I'm like, I could edit that. I could do that. But how? The music would make the money that it would make, like we say, from seeing placements or anything like that, once the engagement is there. I don't think that the music is really engaging because anything is a jingle. Anything could be an audio, just silent noise is a wavelength, you know what I'm saying? So I think that I found out, like you said, that the film part of it is what's most essential because everything else will fall in line behind that if we apply the right, like scoring a song for something or just find out what fits what this feels like. Or how you said it the other way around, when I listen to it, I can visualize this. Those are the type of people where like storytellers where the science has to be applied at that point. I can't just put this together and call it that and then put it up. And that's where I started realizing like I'm failing at this music thing because regardless of that wave being gone, the science is not being applied to do it. I'm just trying to release what this feels like in hopes that it would do a turnaround and then it don't do what I thought it was gonna do. So like you said, the visual part is the most essential thing because anybody will stop and see something that looks good. You got people that record basketball games or they record stuff with a regular phone. You got stuff that look like, dang, what's that? So,
Special content. For real. And they all work simultaneously together. Like we talked about this. The radio station actually helped me kind of get this, in production. Is I long wanted to start a production company where we're producing content fully from start to finish. Like be it plotting out an idea, writing a script, storyboarding, scoring, filming, editing, distributing the product.
I know what you mean.
And so on and so forth. But that's because like like I and we can talk for hours about just running through different ideas that we have and plans and stuff like that. And I don't think that that gets lost in translation. I think that like we often say like right now is we have to act out the whiteboard. You know what that mean? I know what that means.
Yeah.
But that planning of the whiteboard too, I think is what separates those who are able to create from those who are just able to convey. Like I can go to you and be like,
That
all
was
right, I got
amazing.
this idea, boom, bring this to life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus I'm creating the idea. I know what the plan is to bring this thing to life. And now we're going to take every step because when you have that plan in place where like this is I know what I want. We not just shooting for whatever. Like we not just shooting and hoping we hit one of the rims. We're
Right.
aiming for this rim over here. And then if
Right.
I need to bring in somebody who can help me to convey what I've created, that's one thing. But it's a lot of people who just trying to convey a message without any sort of pre anything. We just throwing it all at the wall
Yeah.
and seeing what stick. And in some ways, I practice that myself, but in some ways, like the older I get and the more I'm in this space, is like the more I talk to people, they like, yo, you gotta have some sort of plan in place. You know what I mean? Like
I hear those days you gotta have a plan, or they be
you
like, if
gotta
you
have
gonna
a
do it.
plan.
And at first it sound like BS.
Yes.
Woo, we got an interview. But anyway, but at first it sounded like a bunch of malarkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean you have a plan? Like, I just want to go do it, or if I
Yeah, right.
do it, I just want to go. But it's like I was thinking, even on the way before we got here on the call, I'm thinking like I could do something, but it's like, is it worth it more to put that extra work in, even though it's boring and slow? It's agony, you know what I'm saying, to the soul. It's taking forever to get it together, but once you get it done, you still be good afterwards versus just going to do it and then afterwards you're not good. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, like I said, the visuals came into a thing because it's like I'm tired of doing these shots to basket and it's like, what is it doing? I'm just sitting here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is looking for what this is. I have to put it out there in a certain way, present it in a certain light to where it's acknowledged. Because to acknowledge it, put it out is like a different thing. To convey it, like you said, it's a whole different marketing. How do we get this out there? Nobody is coming in the store to go see a salesman. What they mean, stopping by that guy in Sam's Club, they might. But you know what I'm saying? I came in here for some other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nah, yeah, and I think it also speaks to you said earlier, and we in the same boat with this, and I've been either I'm gonna work on it or I'm not. And this is a question. I'm just like myself, either you with it or you not with it. When you said you can play anything you hear, but you can't read music. And I know we've had this conversation before. Am I dedicated enough to learn how to read music? Yes, I can play anything that I hear. But is that going to get me in every room? Is that going to help me with this thing? Is that going to help me with that thing? I should probably learn how to read music, but am I going to do it? Like I just had this conversation with my mom.
It sounds so good. I'll tell you that. But to do it make my head.
So many ideas in place. We get in the studio together, and I'm like, I could build this stuff, or I could buy it. Now, either way, I'm gonna have to spend about the same amount of money.
What's worth it?
Maybe a little less if I build it myself. Maybe a little less. But am I going to do it, or am I just sitting here spinning my wheels around? Am I wasting more time debating with myself whether or not I am going to do this one thing that would help tremendously? But is that in me to do, or is this something that I just need to transition away for right now because I'm wasting more time debating with myself? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. That's the yeah.
It's like I save more resources, but I spend more time mastering this thing. But I don't have the patience to spend time to master this thing. But here it is, I'm steady striving for that thing.
Yeah. And I don't even know if it's the patience. Like at this point, I kind of feel like it's the passion.
Yeah.
Like, do I love this thing enough to do
Put
that?
this effort into it, you know.
Yeah. When I like, it's almost like going to the gym. Like when I don't feel like it, when I'm tired, when my body hurt, am I dedicated enough to go and show up, or am I gonna use any little thing as an excuse to not do this thing because I like the passion really ain't there right now? Could this energy be used elsewhere? And I think that's where I think that's where you kind of found yourself, is like, this could be better used. This energy is better used over here.
That's what I'm with it. That's why I'm like, it's good. You know, that film is cool, it's beautiful, but the passion is just it's a different thing for me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the school discredits anything that anybody is trying to do personally, but because I've been spinning my wheels and trying to see what craft can what product can I offer to where if I offer it, no matter where I sit down, regardless of what it is, the product is a product. It don't change. They always say sell the emotion, not the product. And I feel like because I'm able to being a sales rep is cool, being able to sell something is cool, but the product is gonna do what it's gonna do. It's a solution in itself. You already got that, but what is it that you can provide that can assist with what I have going on? That's what I'm trying to focus on. It's dreams of blowing up off of just making music and stuff. And, you know, I ain't saying that it's not possible for some people or possible at all. Granted, our situations as far as the economy and social media and this and that, it's possible. But for where I am personally, as far as, like I said, the camera and me recognizing that the camera has created more opportunities, even me than you, and even the events that we've done together.
Yeah,
that's it'd be almost absurd for me to ignore to master that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make that, because like I say, anybody can take a picture with a phone, but even we experienced with Anthony, a bad cat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to hand the photographer like, "Hey, I need you to do this, man."
I take pictures. He's a photographer.
You know, that man.
He don't go on auto.
That boy bad. Shout out to that man. And that's what it is. That's what it's like. It's only so many places, even within myself, because I know that I can accomplish this. You know, where I can do it. I'm qualified for it. But me knowing personally that because I know I have that nature that and that's not what I'm able to do, to where I have to hand it over to somebody else. Not that it's a problem or not, but that's something I'm seeking to accomplish, especially this year, or even just with myself, personally, because we always got to practice. It's like so much to do, but here it is, somebody where I got to hand over time to be like, wow, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like you say, do I feel like building myself and saving money, and spending more time at it, or do I just do both, not spend time and spend money, extra money, and less time? You know what I'm saying? That's when recurring money, time, and your creativity. You know, that's the and you either lose, you got to use one to get to two, or use two to get to. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. So that's where I'm at. I'm the convenient part of pushing it off is not serving me anymore. So I have to exercise and master this thing, because we only getting older, and I'm not saying that dreams don't last, but you know what I'm saying, after possibilities and fixed expenses, you know, economy, you know.
Trying to figure this thing out.
You know, I don't want any gray hair sooner than what I need. So, you know, let me try to these last 5 years before we reach that 30 age, you know. Which sounds terrible that it's only 5 years away. I don't know what happened. But and within these years, let me see how I can master this one thing, really buckle out, just so I can really help somebody else have what they doing, because they can't see that vision. You know what I'm saying? Right. Say we be ourselves, and we come as we are, not knowing that somebody is really going to school or really busting their head against the wall trying to figure out how we doing what we doing, but we just showing up as us. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah.
But look, we gonna follow up with you in a couple of weeks. You got a couple. You on the clock. You on the clock. I'm calling you back in a couple weeks. Come on, give us an update on what you got going. But no, I appreciate you popping in. You know, as always, we had these conversations all the time off air, for both of our sake, because we trying to figure this thing on out together. But
a little more great things happen. So that's all I know. 2025.
But nah, I appreciate you so much. We got some great big things coming. I want to get you in studio one day. And I need some of your music because I don't care. I like it. Send me a track.
Oh no, I got you. I appreciate the opportunity always. Thank you, man. Like I said, I don't know where a brother be in life if I ain't never meet you. Shout out to
you already know. Big shout out to my dog Babatund'e. That's my right hand right there. He was in studio maybe like week and a half ago, helping me put some stuff together. Big shout out to Babatund'e, cause yeah, Uptown Creative House got his little, you know, got a little touch of Baba in it. And fun fact, before, you know, Uptown Creative House became a thing, before Uptown Sounds became a thing, Baba and I had talked about putting a studio together in the actual same spot that we have the studio set up now, through Uptown Creative House. So had to bring him in, had to let him, you know, sprinkle on a little bit of him in there, because he saw when it was raw, when it was just a vision. So big shout out to him. Like I said, we got something that we're working on, something super duper special. It may take a year or two for it to come together, but just know when a plan comes together, especially a plan with me and Baba, it's gonna be something special. So big shout out to him. Incredible person. He running it down. He been out working with the kids. He been doing everything. I'm super proud of him. And let y'all know, I told y'all when we originally aired that interview that I'm on his head. He been working, y'all. He been working. I want y'all to know. So y'all head over to IG. Show my dog some love. You can find him on IG at Penthouse Records LLC. All one word, Penthouse Records LLC. Y'all tap in with him. Go show him some love. See what he got going on. He doing some big things. The boy clean up nice. That's all I'm gonna say. He already know what it mean. I know what it means. So big shout out to Baba. Getting back into the music, we gotta run back another one that has had me in an absolute chokehold. And this was one of those joints that we found just scrolling through IG, you know, and y'all gotta forgive me, all right, to all my artists, before we get into this next song, to all of my artists out there, send me some music, y'all. Send it, all right? Y'all already know how this go. Shoot me a text, 810-853-1617, okay? Email me, maya@sonicscoutradio.com, MAIYA. Shoot me a DM at Maimuxic, MAIMUX. Leave me a comment somewhere. Y'all tap in with me. I've been trying to, you know, and I think a lot of artists can appreciate this or understand this. I've been in an attempt to, you know, not scroll as much. So I ain't really been out there. I probably ain't been tapped in as much as I used to be tapped in. That's just me doing a little cleanse as I work my way up to the new year. You know, you gotta cleanse yourself. Can't be taking bad habits into the new year, man. So in an attempt of, I ain't even gonna say in an attempt, because we doing it. I'm getting disciplined, you know, y'all tap in with me, because I know y'all ain't scrolling like that either, because you on your phone and you on the Sonic Scout Radio app listening to the show right now, or you on YouTube listening at Uptown Sounds Music. I know it, y'all ain't gotta tell me, so I already know you're not really scrolling like that, but hit me up where you can. All right, now let's get back into the music. This one right here, this a bop, this my joint. I've been at it. This gentleman, I found him scrolling. It's some great gems you're gonna find out there scrolling. So you know what? Every so often, just go hit the scroll button and let it go. But this joint right here, this is from none other than Seaven Supreme, called High Rise. Let's get it.
open up these wings, I'm trying to fly far. Remember showing Pops the really fast cars. Who knew he'd be the reason that I passed bars, sitting on a star, hoping for the sun. Ain't no light brighter than the one that just begun. These niggas hope to be the chosen one, but they not, son. I took so many L's, shit, I only won like once. I keep it true, I'm never putting up a front. To act clean, I studied all my stunts. The cloud's been gray for a couple months, but it's bright today. On my morning run, might enjoy the warmth, go to the park and eat my lunch. I'm working hard, it's time to have some fun. My mama said you the oldest, so your job is never done. Still working on the best that I've become. I rep the rock, these niggas know just where I'm from. What's really butter when you have no funds? I make the cheddar, then fuck design to my lungs. I'm trying to get free into the world, leave a nigga stunned. Yo, I'm trying to spread my wings. I'm my mama oldest son. Yeah, I'm trying to spread my wings. I'm my mama oldest son. Yeah, I'm trying to spread my wings. I'm my mama oldest son. The oldest son. Yeah, the oldest son. The oldest one.
Keep listening to that too. Big shout out to Seven Supreme. Y'all tap in with Seaven. Doing real big things. Got a new project he just dropped. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. Alright, I'd like to thank y'all for tapping into the Uptown Sound. It's been my pleasure hosting y'all. And y'all already know we gonna come back next week and do the same thing. Now bringing us out is my brother King J with his joint Kiss Goodbye. I'ma see y'all next time. Peace.
Been going back and forth, on and off, here we go again. I don't wanna do this thing without you, but I need a man. Seems to me you'd rather live your life single and in these streets. If that's the case, don't waste my time, baby, just let me go in peace. You can't love me and not trust me, make what you saying make sense. I curved hella niggas for you, they shoot shots, I'm on defense. You was the score, the prize, the package, my cup of tea. Not you falling out of love and switching this shit up on me. Baby, please, can we talk? Just listen, I can't believe you choosing to risk it all. Can we agree to disagree? I've given my whole heart and I did that shit with ease. The time I needed you the most, that love was never received. I can't let you go, damn, I gotta let you go. My love is irreplaceable, my body's unattainable. I'm no longer available. You had your chance, then you blew it. Now you missing what you had like you already knew it. Sing it.
Come on, baby. You know this shit was all good a week ago. You know we could piece this shit back together. I can recall when everything was all good. We used to wake up together. Sweet kisses. Rap. She got me feeling lovey-dovey when she kissing her. Took her on the trip, now I got her playing water rugby. She told me she would never put no one up above me. Even when I'm dirt broke and fucked up, she still love me. So I ice her out, that's what they be mad about. Change her name to Miss Smith, we could readjust the house. Respect and loyalty, treating her like royalty. Even though I took a lead, she found a way to spoil me. Homebody, baby, beautiful, no makeup. The way she cooking in the kitchen, it's a sight to wake up. Complete lady, sweet Sadie, baby, smell like bouquet. And never switching up, even when I got a mood change. The sweetest touch, sugar lips, when she provide the mood. I've been waiting super patient so I can provide the rain. Love the caramel when the blend with the chocolate. Got a sugar addiction, she turned me to a stalker. Wait, man. Turn this house to a happy home, baby. We ain't gotta go